What's up, guys? In this video we are going to create a plugin that will assist us on placing object in our scene when we are creating our levels. So firstly, I will just click on product settings and go to plugin and create one. So for my plugin name, I'm just going to call it level editor. Subfolder, I'm just going to call it level editor too. So author, of course, that will be my name. Versioning 1.0, and the script name that will handle all the functionality. I'm going to call it level editor.gd. Then make sure that this button is checked active, then create. Make sure that it extend tool and editor plugin here. So we will need to add a custom node so that we can select. So this script gives us the enter tree function, and we also have the exit tree function. So we're going to use a method called add custom type, which will allow us to select which will appear in the list of nodes. So add custom type, of course the name will be string level editor. Level editor. The base will be a special, the capital letter, special, and our script will be L script load. Icon. So let's add this variable. For level script will be, we didn't create a script already. Let's create our level script. Let's go to file, new script. Level editor. let's just move this level editor to GD to a proper subfolder, to a level editor subfolder. Yeah, then we can preload it now. Let's go back and preload it. Yeah, and preload it. Let's do the same with the level image. Let's create file. We also have to remove that custom type at the exit3 function. Let's just say rare custom type. We are going to just pass the level editor. That's it. Now we are going to our actual script. Let's reload our project and load our project and see if everything is working in order. You can see that it created us our custom node. Now at our level editor, let's add our tool. Let's add this tool keywords. This will allow our script to run in our editor. So make sure that the tool keyword is there. It's available to let our script run in the editor. So let's just clear this out. Let me just clear this out. Okay. Export for let's declare some variable here. Export to var refresh. export packed scene, export packed scene. PowerPoint container, of course it's going to be a data type of array. Let's save. So we have a slot here in our empty, in our object slot. Where will we put our scene here? We'll put our scene here. So this level editor will fall under the path. In order for this to work correctly, we must have a path as a parent of level editor. Let's just quickly change this to path. And let's add a child level editor as a child. Level editor as a child. So let's just create a path. So this level editor node will place object along this path. So let's go to our script editor, and then let's write our first function, which will call it func updates, which will call it update points. Then we're going to just say point container equals to get parent dot curve dot get baked points. Then for null equals to will be equals to 1. So this point container will be equal to the curve's baked points. So let's write a for loop. For I in points container then for visual obj will be equals to obj dot instance, then add child visual object, then visual object dot translation, equals to point container dot view. Then we're going to increment the no value with 1. Then our function is good. Let's write another function that will handle the deletion of our visual object when updating this scene. We are going to just call it delete obj. Then if get child count is not equal 0, then for I in get child count Q3. Now we are done with creating our function. Let's actually call that function in our let's call this function delete function in our update points, and down here we are going to just say refresh equals to So when the scene enters the tree, it will draw up, it will run the update function, and we want to write our process function. Process if refresh, then we will again want to run this function. Now we can save, and let's create our testing cube. Let's just say mesh instant. We want to test with this scene. Let's create a new cube mesh. Let's just save it as it is and go back to our level editor scene. We're going to add that mesh instance scene that we created. Seems like it's not working. Let's initialize our scene with refresh for. Let's reload our project again. You can see it is working by just reloading the scene. Sometimes the scene will need to be reloaded. Let's change some value to 1 to change the spacing of our curve, of our baked interval. Let's just set to 4. Go to, and I want to extend our curve a little bit. Let's just put it here. And save. Yeah, now it's working. When you click here, it will refresh. Let's properly test this. We get an error here. this must be 0, so that now we don't have an error. Everything is working accordingly.